I do want to keep this brief, but it's so important to me that we have self-reflection as leaders. But a forcing function of our work is a lack of self-reflection. There's so much to do. Socrates said, beware the barrenness of a busy life. I can just see the tundra in Alaska in my mind's eye. You are not going to get a whole lot of lilies, pickles, or anything out of that stuff. If you're lucky, in Fairbanks, you'll get some rhubarb, and then if you really take care of the light, you'll get more. But barrenness of a busy life. So, this is Lieutenant Commander Carlson's quotable here, but increasingly become self-reflective of your life, your journey, and your progress as a person and as a leader. It's a difficult practice, but infinitely worthwhile. Some practical tips. Some of you are awesome at getting your moleskin or your little journal and just writing out a sentence to or a paragraph of how you're doing in your inner person. Some of you do better over coffee. That's probably me, finding a friend that you trust, a relative, even a FaceTime thing, and just kicking it. Hey, how's it going? Take him when I got to the SEAL teams, had been a SEAL team chaplain and then the Buds chaplain. And he told me when he'd hop off the helo at an outstation, when he got up to that CO, it wasn't about kicking it and seeing what kind of glamorous work they'd been doing. He would look that OIC in the eye, usually a platoon commander SEAL, and say, hey, how you doing? How's it really going? And that was an invitation. Did that platoon, officer have to say how they were doing? No. But if they took advantage of the chaplain's moment, they were able to actually be self-reflective on how they're doing. If I can think about barrenness of a busy life, what it might look like is we don't have communication with our kids because we prize the mission of work so much that we're not able to engage with them once they become adults. Or maybe it's a marriage where somebody that we loved kept putting their dreams on to the side, and we were so focused on serving our nation that somehow we missed it, and now that relationship needs to be rehabilitated or didn't make it. In this room, I guarantee you, some of us feel shame because the relationship wasn't as healthy as it could have been. And we have to forgive ourselves. We have to say, God, I'm growing. That's a therapeutic thing to say, man, you went through some heavies. How did you make it through? And as military folks, we can think about those heavies we went through and think about the strengths that propel us through, and then we grow. But I love how our president, Abraham Lincoln, I think he's number 16. Anybody want to correct me? Number 16 said, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. I'm pumped about CO's upcoming, like February, whenever March, Leaders Offsite, because we're going to get to spend some time chopping down the tree, preparing to chop down the tree by sharpening that axe first. So things like that, where we're really thinking about what is Commander's mission, what's ISIC saying, what is Captain Lawrence saying we need to hone here and improve, we're going to do better even with the work we're doing. And I love seeing all the process improvement going on at TSC. So as a chaplain, just thank you all. I appreciate what you do. When I sit down with you, when I get to go outside the smoke pit with Senior Harris and he's chilling out there and I'm just kind of learning stuff, I feel like I'm just picking up all these jewels of wisdom, and it's happening right in this building, right while we're working. God bless you all. Thank you so much.